YouTube family, Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I go by the nickname Ginger, and this is our time together. I love to say it sounds cute, not knowing. Now you're going to know, but not before you get a hug because someone might. Are you guys ready? Woo, we got a lot. Let's start with RKelly. The trial has begun. Today was D-Day. The trial has begun. The prosecutor says there's Robert Kelly, who had a gray suit on, by the way, and he wore glasses. They brought him clothes in because he gained weight in jail. Robert Kelly, he used his fame to get victims so he could dominate them and control them. They had to call him daddy. They wanted to use the bathroom. If they wanted to eat, they had to ask for permission. The defense team, it's all lies. They're lying. These women are lying. They wanted his fame. They knew he was a superstar. They were willing to be with him. They knew he had multiple girlfriends, but they wanted to be there. Child, this is going to be deep. All the, there's like Jane Doe number 1. I told y'all is the Leah. But they got the Jane Does. They got the witnesses. This trial is going to be very interesting, and this is just the first one. Still got to go to Minnesota. Still got to do Chicago. But the trial today kicked off in Brooklyn. That defense team, there's something. It's lies. These women are lying. Kobe Bryant. Tonight, the Superstar special airs on ABC. It's about icons who are passed on, but they shape pop culture. They did one on Whitney Houston last week. Well, can I tell you, it was pretty good. And they gave a whole understanding of Whitney. Because I'm like, it's like, gosh, everybody keeps doing these Whitney things. But this was actually good. And tonight, ABC, 10 o'clock, it's all about Kobe Bryant. If you miss it, it always goes to Hulu the next day for streaming. But tonight, Superstar Icon, it's all about Kobe Bryant. There's a new iPhone coming out. It doesn't seem like there's always a new iPhone coming out. They're saying that this one has a bigger battery. It's going to have a better camera. Here's my question to you. Do you buy a phone because of the camera? I do. I'm like, what kind of camera you got? I guess because I do so much. But do you buy a phone, which is supposed to be meant for talking? Do you buy it because of the camera quality? The new iPhone 13 is coming out in mid-September. Big congrats to Scarlett Johansson, the Black Widow star. She's pregnant with her second child. She is married to Colin Jost of Saturday Night Live. She has a 6-year-old daughter, and now she and Colin are expecting their first child. She is still suing Disney. Disney has cut ties with her because this whole Black Widow thing, they put it in theaters and Disney Plus. She's mad because she didn't get no money from that streaming service, and she sued them, and Disney cut ties with her. Alex Rodriguez is really taking the high road in this breakup with Jennifer Lopez. He was interviewed by Entertainment Tonight, and he says that he's grateful for the incredible life they had together. They were together 5 years. They're saying that Alex didn't cheat, but he thought about it. He contemplated it. And that's what broke them up. Alex Rodriguez is 46, J-Lo 52. Her ego was bruised. I think it is still bruised. Like, how dare you cheat on me? I'm Jennifer Lopez. Meanwhile, she's doing what the kids do, where you wipe somebody off of your social media. A lot of young people, they break up with somebody. It's like 1 minute they in love, next minute they break up. Well, they get rid of anything that could show that they had a relationship, and they call it wiping your social media clean. There is nothing about Alex Rodriguez on J-Lo's Instagram, and they were together for 5 years. She wiped everything clear, and she unfollowed him. Apparently, that's like a big thing too. You just don't break up. You have to unfollow them. But trust me, people are still lurking to see what you're doing. New poll has come out about LeVar Burton. This is interesting, y'all. I told y'all, I said something good is going to come out for LeVar Burton and this no to him doing Jeopardy. New poll came out, 96% said they would like to see a LeVar Burton host Jeopardy. Either him, Ken Jennings. But a lot of people was rooting for LeVar. Only 3% said they liked Mike Richards, who was the executive producer, who basically said, I'm going to be the new host of Jeopardy. That was so shady. Why y'all put everybody else? And that's some good people. From Katie Couric to Savannah Guthrie, Bill Whitaker, Aaron Rodgers. Who is Mike Richards? Who? But something good's going to come out for LeVar Burton. Director Ava DuVernay said she's going to create something for him to put him in that role, and that'll be really good. Can we talk about the dog walker who took 2 bullets for Lady Gaga's dogs? Back in February, dog snatchers snatched Lady Gaga's dogs, shot her dog walker twice in the chest. This happened in February. Lady Gaga offered $500,000. I need my dogs back. A woman came forward. Apparently she was in with the dog nappers and they realized it was a whole cahoot thing. Meanwhile, the dog walker, his life has been shattered and he needs money. He feels abandoned. He's out here begging for donations. Lady Gaga, why don't you give him something? If you're offering all of this money for these dogs, you can break him off something because he was walking your dogs. I don't know. Rich people they think different. They do. Because I'd be like, here, let me break you off a little something. Took 2 bullets. He's begging for donations. Get ready for Fast and Furious 10. It's coming. When you think of the Fast and Furious 9 taking in $682 million, the most successful movie in this pandemic, as far as, people going to the theater, and it wasn't streaming on nowhere. So this was a big plus for them. Fast and Furious 10 is coming out April of 2023. Jill Scott's coming to Lifetime. Who remembers Highway to Heaven, the Michael Landon show? That was a huge hit on NBC in the 80s. It's about an angel who comes down to earth to make people happy, perform miracles. Jill Scott starring in the Lifetime version. It airs Saturday, November the 6th on Lifetime. Isley Brothers, they did a Tiny Desk concert for NPR. What's a Tiny Desk concert? This is when you really got to have some talent. It was Ronald, it was Ernie, it was the Johnson sisters, Candy, who's married, Ron Ozzy's wife. I really like her. They're singing. They sounded good. They did Between the Sheets and Footsteps in the Dark. Tomorrow night, I'm hosting the Isley Brothers here in Philadelphia at an outdoor venue called the theyl Music Center. Can't wait to see them. It's going to be good to give this man his roses and to show our appreciation for not only Ronald Isley, but Ernie Isley as well. NPR, the Tiny Concert. It was really, really good. Kelly Clarkson. So why did her marriage of 7 years break up? I have said from the door that man never loved her, and now there's this big article coming out in Us Magazine where he never loved her. She had 2 kids, was trying to get a ton of money. He was very controlling and dominating and jealous of her. One thing that a successful person has to be careful of. Does the person love you, or do they love the trappings that come along with you? Do they really love you, or are they using you for their own gain? This ain't nothing new. It has gone down for the beginning of time, and it just seems like a lot of females, they wind up with a partner that just isn't good for them. They don't have their best interests at heart. Women can be vulnerable. Men can be vulnerable too. Anytime there's money attached, you always have to watch out for who loves you, or are they just sniffing to see what they can get? Because you got a lot of sniffers out here, and they're looking to see what they can get. I think I went through everything. Can you believe they're going to do a Fast and Furious 10? I started cracking up. I said, child, Tyrese Bryant showed up already. He's like, I'm ready to work. It's coming out in 2023. Hit the notification button. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment, because Auntie goes through the videos. Wait. So no one likes their favorite celebrities talked about. They don't. I don't like nobody talking about my favorite celebrities. One of my favorite celebrities is Marlon Wayans, and his new HBO Max special is coming on. You know what it is. Y'all know I love Marlon. And he's in Respect, and he's amazing in Respect. So when I made the comment that they lost millions, some lady was like, what do you mean they lost millions? I'm thinking, can you count? If a movie only made 8.8 million, but it cost 55 million to make, there's a loss. Get your calculator. Count. Go back to math. They lost money. Movies don't make, these studios are not making these movies for their health. They're looking to gain every bit that they spent out. But I think that Respect is going to find another home in cable where people could see it. And I urge people to see it. Wait until you see Marlon. Jennifer does all of the singing. It was good. But I just thought that was funny. Because I was like, can you count? Y'all know I'm the queen of making faces. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great afternoon. Leave a comment, thumbs up, hit that notification button. It's not cute not knowing. Now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.